front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gordon will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two and one now to Gordon. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Andre Ethier will get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him this series.
He's set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Now here's the first pitch. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Now Miller on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The next 3-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Yasiel Puig will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch coming. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so He's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Hanley Ramirez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Holiday has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will take care of Crisp as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt
Carpenter digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Is on the way. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Alan Craig will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The next pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here. The 2-0 on the way.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 2, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the full count offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. 1 there. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Matt Kemp leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder number 27, Matt Kemp.
First offering on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on. But he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Matthew Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-0.
Nope.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's ready now. The pitch missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. The 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
One-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Miller readies the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
He's set, now the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. You're going to have to swing the bat.
Men on third with 2 down. Comes set, now the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here he comes, 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting six.
Matt Holliday will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. One on the way. Fouled back. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 3-0. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Foul. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. This is hit on the ground but foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And the throw by Crisp is too late. He's in safely at third.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. A 2-1 offering. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Full count offering on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses, ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Matthew Cabrera will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here now the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Payoff pitch home. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it comes. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Craig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 4-0. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. In the air to right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Colton.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, catcher, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. A.J. Ellis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Here's a 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now Miller on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on deck. And this is where you need to be working the count a little bit. But instead, he's chased 2 pitches out of the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. On the ground to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Lance Lynn is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Zach Greinke will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, I think the phrase here is, 1's an aberration, 2 is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a 2-hit ball game.
D. Gordon will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Come on, Cardinals.
1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Andre Ethier will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
From the belt, the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there, because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, you can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Coco with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's get him out.
1-0 pitch now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Center fielder, Coco.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
The 2-0 now to Coco. 3-0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down.
A story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard-hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Alan Craig will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Now the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two-two pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 1-1. And he pulls it to deep right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Yasiel Puig will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. (3-1) on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
He's ready now. The pitch. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Pause. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Okay, pitch out.
Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
The 2-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Matt Kemp will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He's set. Now the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Around third and being waved on home. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Into the box now, Matthew Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
A.J. Ellis will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
The 2-0. Grounded foul. The 2-1 home. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
A man at third with 1 away.
Don't let him score.
Here comes a 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. The catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
How about it? The pitcher.
Boy, this was just a little too close for comfort here. You can see him lining it up out there in center field and then just letting it fly for home plate. But the throw is going to be just a little too late as the run will score on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Zach Greinke. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
D. Gordon will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Now the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready on 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Andre Ethier would be next. The 3-1 coming. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 3 runs already home here. Full count pitch on its way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Payoff pitch coming. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Andre Ethier will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. 2-1. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
Ready with the 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
The 3-1 is on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Full count pitch on its way. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Chris is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Yadier Molina will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 to Molina. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. Out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Matt Holliday will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. And lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He waits, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Three and 2, here it is. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 27.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here and a good one as it's hit foul off to the right side to move the count to 0-2. from the stretch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Colton Wong will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
What was that?
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. He's set. Now the pitch. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball two. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
The 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ethier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31, Lance Lynn.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Sean Shea.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On the first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Carlos Martinez will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Holiday has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Yasiel Puig will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And Holiday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Hitters count 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
2 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here comes the 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another payoff pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as the lead holds at 8-0. Coco Crisp will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch coming. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit.
Well, they just kept going away, away, away. And then finally he just said, I might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
Alan Craig will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here it comes, 2-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for one. On to first, and that'll take care of Craig. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
The 1-0 home. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 2-1 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Standing in now, Matthew Cabrera, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Catcher number 17.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
He's ready now. The pitch. In the dirt. Might not be enough to try it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive, and that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
The 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Randy Choate will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Zach Greinke will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's set, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
One on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is in there. D. Gordon will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He waits. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the stretch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
You can do it.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Opposite field to left. Holiday is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Wow, now that's just a tough break right there. If this gets down, it's 1 run, maybe even 2. But it was hit just a little bit too hard there, and it's sent back into the infield very quickly, forcing all 3 runners to hold right where they were.
Here's Adrian now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
There's nowhere to put this next guy.
1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Come on, let's do it.
2 out, bases loaded. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. 1 run is scored. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So 2 runs on 5 base hits. No errors, and 2 left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. LA's on top, 10-0. Yadier Molina will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Yadier Molina.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here we go.
Fouled back. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here. So he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Matt Holliday will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Johnny Peralta will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Colton Wong will stand in. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Through 6 1/3, Greinke's still working on a shutout. Here's a 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at third there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need one run. You need lots of runs. No sense taking any chances at this point.
Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Let's get those runners home.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Molina scores. And the second run will score as well. Now the third man is scoring.
Yeah, that's the one they needed. They've had some base runners and hadn't been able to make it pay off. But it pays off here all right as that drives home 3 and makes this a completely different ball game.
Here's Coco Crisp standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your third time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
1-0 pitch now. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Oh, and he throws it away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Paco Rodriguez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Matt Carpenter will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as they'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
.1-0 on the way. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here comes the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there, 2 down.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Let's go. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Matt Adams will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Here's the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Cardinals 4. Pat Neshek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pause, now the pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Matt Kemp would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Overrated. Get him away.
First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Get the batter out.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on now.
Here comes the 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. A big pitch here, 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Stepping in now, Matthew Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Let's go. Not him down.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-0. And that misses for ball 4.
The batter, catcher, A.J.
Kevin Segrist will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Kevin Segrist.
A.J. Ellis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 11-4. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. J.P. Howell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 56, J.P. Howell. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 5.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Leading out for St. Louis, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
You can do it! Woo!
First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Juan Uribe leading things off when we come back. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. Dodgers out in front, 11-4. And there is Juan Uribe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Juan Uribe.
First pitch coming. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman,
D. Gordon will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. The 1-0. Ball 2 now. On the way. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up when he hits second. I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
The next pitch.
Nope.
2-0.
And that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Here comes the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. 1 out and a runner on third. 2-2 pitch on the way. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This won't be a night that he's going to file away and look back with good memories. He's taken the caller here, 0 for 5 now, and he hasn't seen the ball well tonight at all.
Here's Adrian now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Yasiel Puig will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
He waits, now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Now 0-2 here, this is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's set, now the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Cardinals 4. Colton Wong will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Mark Ellis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Puig is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Coco Crisp will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch on the way. Changeup called strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 12-4. Good night from St. Louis.
The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.